What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, as you guys know, Soma has tasked us with investigating her three accomplices to see who may have sold her
Soma
out.
has only ever pleased the gods.
Let's check it out.
Eivor, I am honored you have joined us.
What's your plan here?
All the Shire support Soma's ruling the city. These hamlets do not. They're feeding and outfitting Wigmund's army. So we will burn their homes, quick and devastating, like the thunderclaps of Thor.
Oof. Alright.
How did you come to be in Soma's clan?
A vision from above set me on this path. It pricked my mind like a splinter, then faded. But I wanted more. For months, years, I ate only henbane, mushrooms, sacred plants, hoping to see something new. But my body dwindled. I lived addled, maddened, a wanderer, taken in by Saxons and spat out again and again, until Soma found me, naked and alone in the fens. She clothed and cared for me, humbled as I was. I owe her my life.
He sounds pretty legit. So remember, we're playing detective here. We've got to figure out.
Visions can be strange and powerful. What did you see?
I was climbing a
lying?
mountain, a lion and a snake upon my back, weighing me down. I struggled. Then Soma appeared, and she eased my burden. When we reached the peak, there was hardly enough room to stand. On a point like the tip of a blade, we teetered there, gripping one another, tightly. I know it can seem distant, obsessed, but the gods are with us always. I see it as my duty to shelter Soma from their ire.
What do you think of the others? Leif and Birna?
Leif. He's a talented sailor, if a little enthusiastic. And Birna, well, Birna thinks of life as a grand joke. She was a smuggler when Soma pulled her from the muck, making a living on lies.
Ooh.
Birna is part of my clan, and I will fight beside her, irreverent as she is. But she has no care for her destiny.
So that's not a good review there, but at the same time, it sounds like she's not a mastermind that's playing everyone and working
I
against
am
them.
eager to start throwing torches.
Now let's rid these hamlets of Wigmund's rats. Like your torches.
He does seem pretty,
Blaze, Eivor.
I mean, passionate about Soma. Cares about her, that sort of thing. So to pillage this place, burning down houses will help your progress. So we're just gonna run in. I mean, hold on, let me grab my torch real quick. We're just gonna start throwing torches on people's roofs and fighting people along the way. Dude, this is awesome.
We are a curse visited upon them all.
Throw your hood up and let's get to work, baby. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm trying to get a
licking Eldon and Wigmund's
free
boots.
pair of Jordans or something. We're out here just. We throw another torch over here. This is actually kind of fun. We can throw multiple and kind of get it started from different areas on different rooftops. Look at this. Hold up. We got a distance throw. I don't think we're gonna be able to throw it that far. Huh! Kobe. Oh, dude, she's got an arm. All right, here we go. Peyton Manning. There we go. Not bad. Got that one done. Nobody's even attacked us yet. This one's about to be a Tom Brady to Antonio Brown. Excited to see how they play this week. Ooh, nearly threw it inside the house. There it is. That one should be a little bit better. Beautiful. All right. Looks like we may have missed a house back here. I mean, all our boys are fighting, and we don't even have to worry about anything because they're taking the heat off of us. Well, we drop the heat on the village, baby. Oops, missed that one again. This one's a little bit uphill, so we're gonna aim a little higher. That one's down. Is she taking? Yep, she's taking. Looks like we've got another one over here. Let's see if we can hit it from range. Dude, the moon is burning yellow
The
now.
smell of burning roof thatch and heady turf fire.
Nicely done. All right. So now we're gonna go back and speak with Galen here. Oh. Love it. All right, brother.
Now that
We
was
did it.
something. Wigmund is sure to take notice.
You stamped and roared like a fiery Surtur himself, marching through the flames of Muspelheim. I'll see you back home, Drenga.
Yeah, dude, I feel like he lives for the chaos and the murder and everything else. I would venture to say he's probably on the good side of things here. If I were to make an early call, I would say he's probably legit. I think he is good for the cause. I don't think he's fraternizing with the enemy or anything like that. So let's meet the next one though. So we've got Unholy Father here. Eivor joins Leif in a plot to assassinate the priest of Walden, a man loyal to Wigmund. So we're going to go ahead and select that. Let's see where we're going to be going. Looks like that's going to be taking us down to the southern part of Randvi. This game is just so beautiful, man. Look at this. Just traveling across the rolling fields of England here. This is incredible. I remember Forza Horizon 4, yeah, the most recent one. Dude, we need a new Forza Horizon game. I was really hoping we were going to get one with the release of the Xbox One X. But, yeah, last time we were rolling through these fields, it was in a supercar with a whole lot more than just one horse. Should we help this dude out? What's up, fellas? How are y'all doing? I'm just going to... Let me stomp on him real quick. Oop, too slow. Gotcha. Woo! Straight stomping on fools, baby. There it is. Come on, another big one. Stomp on him. Nicely done. Shoot, there's another one. Are you kidding me? Ooh, already got him in the face though. One more. My boots are getting dirty, baby. Let me free you. You're good to go, man. And here we go. So we're meeting up with Leif. We're gonna be assassinating a priest here. And remember, keep your listening ears on. I feel like we're playing. What's it called? LA Noire again. Gotta make sure people are telling the truth, watch their body language and stuff. See what they're up to.
A fine day for being out, no?
I guess so.
Soma said I would find you here, Leif. What's your plan?
We're ridding the world of a priest who spouts praise for the Elderman and funnels tithes into Wigmund's coffers. So the plan is this. We sneak in, gut the priest, and return to Soma. That will get Wigmund steaming.
Sounds simple enough.
How did you come to join Soma's army?
We came to England together, sailing under Guthrum. The Great Summer Army, the Saxons called us. When Guthrum left for Wessex, Soma stepped forward to lead. Something I would have liked to do myself.
What would you do if you were the Jarl of Grantebridge?
I would run the city my own way. I would not give Birna and Galen's opinions equal weight.
Do you not trust them?
I wouldn't say that. It's more. Birna's boots are stuck in the mud, and Galen's are in the sky. If death were bearing down upon us, I worry neither would have what it takes to carry us through.
So the last guy was previously a member of an opposing army and he transferred over. I did kind of like him though. This dude was always a part of the Great Summer Army. He came over to England, so he was trustworthy then, but he's also gunning for the leadership position, which could motivate him to switch sides. Whereas the other dude could be a mole from the very start. They both have their
Guthrum made Soma the steward of
questions.
Grantebridge. How did that feel?
Good fortune for her. When Soma took hold, the silver started flowing and the people started dancing. She knows trade. I do wish I'd been bold enough to put myself forward, to take on the burden and honor of running a city. But that's beside the point. Soma is my Jarl's corner, and I'm her sworn man. No act of any god will change that.
I feel like I might trust this guy more.
As a master shipbuilder, what does your work require?
Patience and love. I know each of our vessels as a parent knows their child. But building ships needs silver too. The hard wood, the tough fabrics, the expensive paints. The yellow I use, for instance, that must be imported. A high price for a happy color. I'm certain that's why someone stole my paint some weeks ago. Blasted thief.
Ooh.
Good conversation.
I don't think it's
Leif.
him.
Now let's take down Wigmund's men.
Too right, too right. Wigmund's whelp awaits his reward. My warriors will distract the
So find and
forces
assassinate
at
the
gate.
priest.
You and I will find the priest.
Let's just get in there and, I mean, this likely is going to be pretty easy for us, I would imagine. It's as simple as locating him and then taking him down. So we've got a couple of what's it called? A couple of treasures in here. Looks like he's going to be, of course, over in the big church or building or whatever's over on the other side of this compound. So we're going to go around on the outside first. Let's stay out of the action. Enter in where they least expect it. Who is that jumping the fit? Whoa! These people are crazy. Okay.
Should be cautious around here.
I'm gonna go all the way around the back side. I hope there's an opening back here. Potentially. Let's see here.
Wigmund's priest is in the church.
Looks like there's not an opening on the exact back side, but we're just gonna keep making our way around until we find something. Take him down. And it looks like we might be able to... We jump in right here? Perfect. So we're going to want to get inside here if we can. I don't know if there's somebody up in that. There's somebody all the way up top, but we should be good. There's a bunch of guys out front. If we can get them to leave their post and come look at us, that would be ideal. There might be a secondary way in, though. Ooh. Gotta watch out for him. He's got the key.
Look at this structure. The trees they must have hewn. The devices they must have used to lift stone. Solid.
Are you in the midst of a conversion league? Shall I steal a small course for you as well?
No, never. Can the craftsmen drool over other crafts?
No, dude, I was trying to be super stealthy. That's my bad. I'm gonna try to really kill these guys fast. Before they raise the alarms or anything. Come on, baby. Hit him once for me, man. Thank you. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get inside. Get inside. Get inside. Unlock the door and go. Let's go. Whoop. Well, we're gonna have a fight ahead of us here. I would have liked to be a little bit more stealthy, but we're gonna be fine. Find and assassinate the priest. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Confirm the kill. Okay. Perfect. Oh, was he a member of the I think he might have been a member of the society. Order of the Ancients. Whatever you would call it. Got a book of knowledge here. Definitely gonna pick this up. Got a new ability, the Incendiary Powder Trap. Interesting. That sounds pretty good. Where is that gonna pop up at? Up here? Let me see what this is all about. Attaches a small pouch to your arrow that spreads volatile power whenever the arrow strikes. Any nearby movement causes the powder to burst into flames. Surprise the clueless passerby. That sounds pretty good, but honestly not insane. I'm not too worried about that. Letter from Cuthbert. I want to thank you for your continued support. First, I must say that I'm charmed by your pupils. They are endowed with an obedience that I suspect can only be attributed to your wisdom and guidance. Please continue sending them my way. It pleased me to speak with such bright young men. So Wigmund was getting warriors from this priest here.
Well struck. We made short work of Wigmund's men.
That we did. You've proven yourself an asset to us. I'll see you back in Grantbridge.
So I'm going to be honest. I like him a lot. I don't think it's him. Granted, we don't get any more updates or anything from anyone. I would say he's probably my most favorite now. I kind of like the first guy too, though, and I feel like they both had something negative to say about Birna here. But we gotta give him a fair shot. So we're gonna call our horse up again. Let's ride. Let's get the heck out of here and let's go meet up with Birna. Gonna put him or her under a pretty tough microscope. Feel like we haven't heard great things so far, but everybody deserves their fair share, their fair say.
The hair gets longer, the nails grow, even when the corpse is cold. I've seen it myself.
I already don't like her.
My muscle-banded friend. There's a nest of Wigmund's men just here. We're going to pick it clean.
Every last one.
The fewer lice in the bush, the less itchy the pussycat. That's how I see it.
Wow. Okay then.
How did you come to join Soma's army?
I'd been in England for ages before Guthrum, Ivar, Ubba, smuggling under the eyes of Saxons and Danes alike. I lied, stole, had my nose broken. Life wasn't easy. but it taught me how to bear the pain. I just laughed it away. When Soma took me in, she saw more than a smuggler in me. I was useful to something greater than myself. Useful to her vision.
In a world where few saw you as worthy of trust, she's one who did.
Right. And I love that about her. I love everything about her.
Is she in love with her?
Life and spirit to this clan. Does Soma feel the same?
If I knew what was going on in another person's head, I'd find life dreadful and dull. But Soma seems to enjoy my company.
In what way?
Her own way. Just not in the way I'd like.
She
Painful
wants...
truths are easy to bear when you can laugh, you see. Delight in the face of suffering is an act of rebellion.
But if it's like a romantic interest, there's no way she would sell her out behind her back.
What do you think of Soma's other warriors? Galin and Leaf?
Oh, Leaf's got that raw animal pull. Every time I see him, I want him to climb me like a tree and nest in my armpits. He braves about being honorable, but I've never met a man of honor who starts a fire just to be praised for putting it out. And Galin,
Leaf?
he broods like it's an art form. He's got this self-importance that is just so charming.
Dude, I mean, she's aggressive, but I don't see any red
We
flags
could talk all
here.
day, but these Saxons may fly from their nest.
You and I should take a closer look. My men will hang back and come running if things go sideways.
It makes me almost wonder if, like, the game is trying to make us think it's her when it's actually Leaf, because Leaf seemed like the
Fighting
best.
beside you should bring a thrill. Happy I can see it up close.
Don't get too close. I might black your eye or bruise your head.
You'd lose your elbow before the bruises showed.
Did she just snort when she laughed? Well, looks like we lost the element of surprise. I'm hopping up in here and going to work, baby. You're done. You're done, son. You're done too. Let's go. Oop. He's just about done. He's just about done. He's gone. Let me just hit you off the ledge real quick. Ooh. That was an unfortunate timing for you, my friends. Yeah! Beautiful. Got another guy up here. He's walking away. Ooh, who just hit us? Got some archers up there. Good shot, Trev. Ooh. We're good. My goodness. Our timing has been on point here. He's down. I don't think I've ever fought this well. First shot was not the best there. That shot's good. Count it. Oof. We're gonna run out of arrows before I end up hitting these guys. Beautiful work. Hold on a second. We got more arrows back here. Let's go. So yeah, I don't know, dude. I was hoping it was gonna be honest, if you want, or obvious, if you want me to be honest. I was hoping it was gonna be very clear, and it's like, you know, this is Assassin's Creed. This is not a detective game. It's gonna kind of hold your hand a little bit. All right. My aim was on point. Now we're failing. It's gonna hold your hand. It's you know, if you have any sort of what's it called? Just kind of like observational skills, you're gonna be able to figure out who it is, and that is not the case at all here. Oop. My goodness. We're doing okay. Got a guy here. These guys are way too slow for us. Beautiful. So we've got some treasures we're gonna be able to collect in this building in front of us here. Looks like it's locked, so we're gonna have to find who has the key. Got more enemies coming this way as well. Beautiful. Broke his shield before he even got to us. Where's this key at is my question. Gotta find the key. Yeah!
That's
Got him
all
as
of
well.
them.
Ah, the solitude of after slaughter. Shame about the smell, though. Men shitting themselves.
Well, I mean, that's a romantic way to put it. Where the hell is the key, though? It could be on any one of these guards. It could be hidden in, like, a desk somewhere. I mean, I guess we can go talk to her, but I really want to find this key. I'm going to be upset if we don't get this key.
Birna.
Is that how you flirt, Eivor?
Is that how I what?
Easy now, Drengir. I'll see you back in Grand Bridge.
She's really, you know, one for dirty talk, I guess. Oh, we have the, dude. We already had the key. Are you? I'm gonna be upset. Thane Randwald enclosed a small gift to show my gratitude for all you've done. The men are well trained and eager for war. I've never seen a group of soldiers more ready to reclaim what is rightfully theirs, nor more ready to defend it once they do. Your loyalty is unmatched. So yeah, we've been taking out a lot of his major men. New ability, Rush and Bash. Let's take a look at this. Dude, these are always so exciting. This should be over yonder. So let's see what this is about. Looks pretty good. Hold RT to rush continuously while rushing. Make contact with an enemy to grab and pick them up. Throw them off ledges or slam them into walls. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Cool. All right, so we're gonna roll with that. Looks like we're gonna go back to grant the bridge. We're gonna have to choose who we think is the big bad guy. At this point, I don't really have a clue.
Eivor, the plan worked. One of Wigmund's captains caught him sniffing around Unholy Ponte. Remember, you don't need to kill him. Have fun. I'll be planning our next move in the Longhouse.
It's time to watch them and see how they act.
Little boy, where is your daddy hiding?
Godless heathens. Grand Bridge is a province of Lord Wigmund of Walden. The city is rightfully his.
Poor soldier. Doesn't know what heathens do to men of God like him. Hasn't heard the stories, it seems.
We can educate him. Look at those ham hands. Could make a nice pair of gloves.
Ugh.
And his heart. A heart that beats in a lad like this? Feed a family of 6 for a week.
Let's cut his throat now and water the orchards with his blood.
Oh, sweet lord, no! He's on the Isle of Ely, Ealdorman Wigmund, in the monastery, I swear.
Thought that would take till the next morn. Let's tie him up and let him rot away.
Oh, fucking Dane half-wits! The Lord will smite you from this land, all of you! May God have mercy on...
Well,
That home-thieving snake might have cast a curse on us. I couldn't risk it.
that's sketchy. Or
Christians
you wanted to
don't
cover your
curse.
butt.
Wigmund's on the Isle of Ely. I'll tell Soma what we've learned.
He could have been trying to kill him early before he could say anything that potentially, you know, made him liable. Dude, this is so hard. I hope it gives us a little more information. I really don't know what to say otherwise.
Eivor, what did Wigmund's little man have to tell us?
Wigmund is at the monastery on the Isle of Ely.
Hiding among the church mice. I'll need to plan our attack. But I won't face him while the traitor he commands is still under my roof. So what have you learned?
Birna is in love with you. Unanswered love is a volcanic emotion.
Birna has always been unpredictable. But she's a warrior grown. She does not let her emotions guide her actions.
Okay.
Leaf told me his yellow paint had been stolen.
Yellow is a troublesome color to make. He was upset when his stores were stolen.
He's also a
Leaf
little
wishes he had
jealous.
stepped up to lead, and to be where you are now.
Leaf has a celebrated place in my clan. As a shipbuilder, he is without peer, and he knows I know this.
Okay. Now what about Galen?
Galen puts his visions
Galen.
above everything, to the point of fanaticism.
Visions are like clouds. Each person sees a different meaning in the shape. And Galen sees an important meaning.
Dude, I don't know.
I found a message meant for Saxon forces. It said not to attack any longship painted yellow.
There's no yellow on our longships beyond some small details. If there's a yellow longship in the fens, I want to know.
I actually didn't even know we picked that up. I didn't read that. I must have been, you know, skipping it too far.
I need more time to think. Of course. Feel free to search the Shire for clues, and speak to anyone you wish.
So there's got to be somebody we could talk to. Look for evidence in Randvi and in the swamps. Man, this is... Okay, does it have it marked on our map? So we've got Randvi there, and then we can also look for evidence over in, like, Middleturn and the swamps and stuff. Dude, there's gotta be intel. The fact that we found a note not to attack yellow ships, and he was mad that he had lost his yellow paint, makes me question. But I don't know that that's you know, that's not damning evidence or anything like that.
These bags are Birna's, packed for a long journey.
So Birna's got bags packed in her hut. Kind of a little bit sketchy. Dude, I feel like all of them all have equally sketchy attributes going on. Equally sketchy things. I also think we might want to check... I think we might want to go down in that tunnel. I think if we go down the tunnel, maybe follow it to the end, we'll be able to see, you know, if there's anything down there. Found an opal. That's exciting. Here's our shipbuilder. I'm gonna check on his desk. Ouroboros on her shield line. As bad as the mountain, two cannot fall. On a peak, one must fall. Let's go see what Leaf's up to over here. My gut is kind of leaning towards Leaf a little bit. He just seems a little erratic. I'm gonna look around his house for a minute before anything else. 4 bolts of canvas, 6 barrels of red paint, 7 barrels of blue paint, 4 barrels of yellow paint. If can haggle down East Francia trader, if not 2 barrels. Some allocated resources elsewhere. Again, reasons I cannot fathom. We'll need to drive a hard bargain to get any more than that. Yeah, something about him is rubbing me the wrong way here. Let me go in here. We're gonna go back to the back. Where was the... Oh, it was back here, wasn't it? Yeah, right here. Let me see if we have any evidence down here. I feel like this is gonna be our best bet.
To build this tunnel.
See if we can find anything that leads to any of them. Oh, goodness gracious, the snakes, they scare me every time. 100% scare me. So this tunnel leads out here. Yellow paint at the base of it.
A trail of yellow paint drops.
Yep.
This tunnel leads to the longhouse. The trader marked it with a yellow cross, then opened the way and let them in. The trader must have exited here with a few more, heading away toward the riverbank.
So she's got some crazy ability to be able to track people. We've got yellow paint here. Got a key ahead of us. More yellow paint on the rocks. Ah, this is perfect. More yellow paint on this rock and on that rock.
Shoot! Shoot! Stay away from my castle! Away from my brood!
Looks like they kept going this way. I'm gonna come back for her later. We've got rats all over the place. Yellow paint on the tree. Yellow paint here. Yellow paint continues to lead this way. We're on the hunt. We're getting less and less every time. Here's the bucket.
Someone hauled this bucket of yellow paint all the way down to the riverbank. They quickly painted a longship beached here. Then they sailed off with allies to help crew the vessel.
Okay. So now, I mean, if we could find a yellow vessel in the swamps, that's going to be our best bet, right? So do we want to go back into the swamps here and just search around for a yellow ship? I'm going deeper. Is that yellow?
What's the meaning of this?
We gotta find the yellow ship. If we find the yellow ship, we can all go home, alright? Just keep that in mind. Just gotta find the yellow ship. So I'm trying to make sure. I guess if we go in here and go right, and then take another right when we can, hopefully we can find one. I don't know, dude. Find the yellow ship.
What's wrong with you?
Camp there, Eivor. Probably hostile.
Hold on a second. Is this a yellow ship? I see yellow on the front of that. Oh my gosh, I think we found it. So they tried to ditch it out here. That's yellow. 100% that's yellow. Let me go check this out.
This carving references Galen in verse.
Longship inscription path by... Wait, said what in verse? Let me take these dudes out. Let me just quickly take these dudes out. Of course there is a freaking army right next to it. Take them all out, baby. Here we go. 1, 2. We're good. So it says what in verse? Pad by a Volva, a destiny writ, clear in his vision, rigid his grit. Get out of conflict to interact with it. Okay, so we're gonna have to take these dudes down. Got him? I think we're good.
This longship is splashed with yellow paint. A quick job. Why would it be painted a different color than the others?
Is there any other evidence here?
This longship was ambushed by bandits. The survivors ran into the fog, pursued by half the party, while the other bandits looted it.
She's on to something. I mean, she's kind of a beast, I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of going on a bit of a wild goose chase here, but I like it. This is fun. This is interesting. I didn't think I'd be doing detective work here. So they're running this way. And they ran up here. That guy's dead. Who did we find here? This is the guy that we found next to all the wolves, right? Yes, this is all the wolves. So he was ambushed. I don't even think he was ambushed by wolves. He and his party were ambushed by the bandits. Who did we find up here? It was not the girl. It was the dude with the tattoos, right? He's not the shipbuilder. Shoot, I'm getting them all confused now. I think it's the one that we think it is. It's the one that killed the guy. And we said that was sketchy, that he killed him that fast. 100%. Oh, dude. I mean, obviously, some of the decisions you make in this game carry quite a bit of weight. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna feel really stupid if we get this wrong. But that's our best bet. I don't think it's the girl. She had her bags packed, though. But I think that's trying to throw you off. He's the one that he was originally with the enemy, and he tends to bounce around quite a bit, and he's got these crazy dreams, and he's just a little bit out there. He doesn't seem as mentally fit as the others, I guess is a nice way to put it. He seems like he's kind of a little bit crazy, and I feel like he does. I kind of got the vibe that he does things for himself. I remember I said I liked him at first, and then I liked him less after we met the second guy, and I don't think the third girl would turn on the girl that she loves. So I think it's him. I forget his name though, but I think it's him. I mean, we don't have a confirmed answer here, but I'm fairly certain. Dude, this was one of my favorite Assassin's Creed missions that we've ever done. I hate that you can't talk over the tables.
Did you find enough clues around Grandbridgeshire? Are you ready to choose the traitor?
I am.
That's all the evidence I think we need.
You've been thorough. Who is the traitor?
It's not Birna, it's not Leaf, it's Galen. He was the first one, right? We did Leaf second. It's Galen.
Galen betrayed you. Are you certain? This will be the hardest thing I have ever done. Stay close by me, Eivor. I will need you.
No.
How do you plan to deal with this?
As a leader must.
She's trusting us wholeheartedly. If I got this wrong, I'm gonna feel so stupid.
My family, my inner circle. Today we make sure what has happened to us will never happen again. We end Wigmund's life. But not all together. For you cannot survive the winter with a rat in your larder. Galen. You have betrayed me, Galen.
I haven't! Soma, you're the key to my life. You must lead me to my destiny. Carry me to the summit of victory.
Do not warp what is real with the stories you tell yourself. I have seen no signs of your destiny. What I have seen is my people slaughtered, my city befouled, and your delusions fueling the destruction. How dare you think your destiny, your greatness, outweighed all of ours?
Oh!
He believed too much in fate, and not enough in us. Take him away.
She's just gonna slit a man's
I
throat.
have torn off my own arm.
Wigmund deserves
no proof.
death. But killing him won't make your family whole again.
You think I don't know? This is for those who follow. To join me is to take an oath. To break it is to suffer. We make camp on the outskirts of the Isle of Ely. Join us there.
Do we get to find out if we were right or
Carries
not?
the weight of leadership on one shoulder and the bonds of her people on the other.
Now that she's lost one, she walks lopsided. Will take years of toil to rebuild those bonds with her people.
Yet she is unburdened now. Lighter. She's a leader, not a friend, Eivor. Her mistake was thinking she could be both.
Thor himself could now drink bathe.
Quest completed. Is it not gonna tell me if I was right or not? I mean, I'm fairly certain I was right. Like 99.9% certain. But I would still like a little bit of confirmation, maybe? I don't know. Alright. So we're gonna ride out of here. We gotta get over to the Isle of Eels, which is gonna be all the way up here. I guess we can fast travel to this sync point, and it's gonna be time to wrap this all up, tie up our loose ends, and let's go kill him. Look at this
Traitor
setup.
is lost in hell by now.
They will have the lost souls of the dead to answer to.
We got the whole crew here. Let's do it.
Soma,
Eivor, you're still with me through all this. Do not think I'll forget.
we all need someone in dark times. Now let's collect Wigmund's head.
Good. At the first sign of trouble, my crew will jump in.
Alright, find and assassinate Wigmund. He is retreated to the Isle of Ely Monastery. So it sounds like we might be able to do this stealthily. But if we mess it up, the army's going to be waiting in the forest for us. This is insane. Look at that. Just, can you imagine trying to assault a fortress like this? Just walking through the woods. Looking to,
He's hiding. Stay close.
to take
Best
somebody
go right
out.
here.
Take on an entire army, basically.
He's hiding.
Survey the area, Sunan.
So he's going to be hiding somewhere in here. Let's see if we can find him. Could be inside that building. Looks like he's going to be somewhere in here. I'm looking for a way in, maybe. That's going to be our way in right there. Okay.
The summit of the hill, I can smell him.
I hope he likes the view. It's the last he'll ever see.
Here we
Lightning
go.
tingles my blood, Eivor. I hear the voices of my slaughtered people on the air, calling Wigmund's name. He doesn't leave this monastery alive.
I can personally guarantee you, you won't have to worry about that. I can hear him talking in there. There he is. Just like that, it's over with. It's all about being smooth and cunning, baby.
Stop the heathen! Raider! Viking! Stop her! She means to erase me, to banish me from your minds. Fight in my name. Die for me! Die for me!
That is no way to call for sacrifices.
Their lives for yours. Is that how it works?
Their lives meant nothing. No land, no riches, no titles. But my name will live on.
The reputation of a good man never dies. But your name will soon be a curse.
So be it. The riches I had in life gave me power. To curse me from beyond the grave gives me still more. Though I die, my order lives on elsewhere, everywhere.
Not for long.
Yield to us. Give us what we are owed. The trade, the riches, the legacy, all of it. Yield, yield, yield!
If your hell is real, I'm glad you'll get to see it.
Got him. These cutscenes are insane.
We bring Christ's mercy!
And now we gotta get out of here. So he was a member of the order there. I'm gonna say, I mean, can we just like literally run? There's no reason for us to stay and fight. I guess we could get a little bit of XP. Do we have any? We don't even have, dude, we've already hit this in a raid, so there are no treasures. We've already taken all the treasures from it. So I'm good to just go, baby. Let's just get back to camp, report the success. Not gonna have to worry about that dude anymore. Come on, baby. Let's go, girl. Good boy. So I think this is gonna wrap up Grant the British Shire for us. Dude, this game is incredible. We only have 2 of the areas completed so far, and I have just absolutely loved it. Look at this. Everybody's celebrating. Time to drink. Let's have a feast, baby. Now, hopefully we got it right. The traitor.
Eivor, you've been a guiding light. Calling out Galin like that, exposing his treachery, made me sick with a quiet terror.
A betrayal like that is already a kind of death. Galin killed himself.
Of course. And now I feel somewhat lifted. The weight is almost gone, even if my heart needs mending. Ah, while I have you, Eivor, I'm reminded. I have this for you. Keep it, knowing you have my highest respect, regard, and trust. My army is yours, should you need it.
So my Jalskona, my deepest thanks.
And there's something else. As we prepared our assault, Birna had a word with me. We came to a sort of understanding. It may be best if she tells you herself. Until next time, Eivor of the Raven clan. I hope we will see you in Grandbridge soon.
Birna wants that smoke or what? What's going on here? Why is she calling us out by name?
Eivor!
Birna, you struck quite a victory today.
Don't undercut your own ferocity, Drengir. It was your blade leading the charge.
Okay.
You are indeed something to behold.
We all fought hard, and now Grandbridge is yours. You have your home once again.
Soon merchants and priests and reeves will run loose in its streets. All of its muddy charms will dwindle. Besides, with no room for me in Soma's heart, my home burned away in a quiet little house fire. Her priority is Grantbridge and the people in it. That is noble, and beyond what I will ever understand. So I've decided I'm of better use elsewhere. With you, in your crew.
She wants to join the squad.
You want to live with the Raven clan.
And sail and raid with you, if you'll have me. Look at this. Who wouldn't?
I'll be happy to have you, Dringr.
A relief to these ears. I've already packed my bags.
So she's going to be a part of our crew now when we're running the long ships and going in on raids and stuff like that. That's actually pretty cool. So there we have it. I would imagine, I mean, we got it right, first of all, which is exciting. That just confirmed that there.
Seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Best tell her the good news.
I was just going to say, we probably want to go back to Randvi to be able to tell her that this area has been conquered. Things are going perfectly. Literally could not ask for anything better. We're making friends all around England. These allies we're going to need when we, you know, make our final push and continue to expand. And to add more to the clan. So that's amazing. Making new friends, making new allies, conquering new lands.
Nice to see you. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears. So have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
We are allied with the Danes of Grandabridgeshire. Their Jarlskona, Soma, has pledged an oath.
Well done, Eivor. These early victories will pay off well.
They will, in more than one way. One of Soma's finest fighters, Birna, has pledged her blade to us. She's a powerful fighter and a charming spirit. I think she'll fit in nicely.
Charming, eh?
Glad to have her. Good work.
All right. That's 2 down. Many, 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 many more to go. But 2 down. Kind of curious to see where we're going to be headed next. Sigurd we haven't heard from in a while. I wonder if he's going to want us to come see him.
At one time, the title Jarl referred to a man second only to the king. But that use has softened. Now a Jarl may be a chief, a leader, or a man with broad wealth and influence.
The world is bigger now, and broken into many pieces. It seems our language must do the same to keep up.
An interesting thought.
Ceolbert, your father sent you here to learn, not teach.
Then you must start, Eivor. Give us a summary of our recent gains, for instance. The clan is thirsty for knowledge.
You want me to give a speech? Right.
This is big.
My
Big opportunity.
Friends, hearken to me and hear a tale of triumph and toil. I have traveled far since we landed and seen much on the roads and fields of this New England. And for all my travels, strong alliances have we gained. The Honorable Ceolwulf, King of Mercia, now calls us friend. And to the south, Soma Jarlskona and the Danes of Grandabridge have pledged their oaths to us. By Sigurd's hand and my own, we have strengthened the ties of—
You seat yourself as Sigurd's equal in these tales of yours. Would Sigurd do the same if he were here?
Yeah, he would.
Sigurd knows what I have achieved, and he would celebrate it more roundly than I have. But this takes nothing from you, all of you. For I sit among some of the staunchest wills and strongest fighters I have ever known. And so I raise my horn, first to Sigurd. May he return to us soon. And to the Raven clan, the best of friends and fighters. To Sigurd!
To Sigurd! May he return and relieve us of you!
And may all of you enjoy the ale as much as Dag has. Skull!
I want to like him so bad, but I also don't like him.
You think me drunk, Eivor? Would it soften my blows if I was?
If you want to throw some hands, I'm
No
down.
words are beyond enough, but it would explain your boldness.
My eyes are clear and open, and I see before me one eager to claim a piece of Sigurd's glory.
If you're not
Be the
yet
bigger
drunk,
person.
you should be. This is a feast and a celebration of Sigurd's leadership. Enjoy it.
Just as I thought. You're...
Attackers from the river! They look to be Danes!
Danes. How many?
Too many. Now come, the battle roars already.
Bloody curse! What quarrel have Danes with us?
Those who can fight, take up your weapons. All others, stay here.
What happens with the attack? Find out next time on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I think we're going to end it there, dude. What a cliffhanger. I'm genuinely very excited to see what happens next, too. And I also have to get off right now, so it's not even like I'm going to be able to find out immediately after this. So we're going to save this for next time. Very exciting stuff. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. Drop a like, subscribe, leave comments down below. If you guys want it sooner rather than later, show a little bit of support. And thank you guys so much for all the support so far. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.